Hey guys! Are you thinking about buying a Pasalo condo or a house in the Philippines? Maybe you saw a great deal on Facebook. Low monthly payments, just continue the loan, super cheap. And you're thinking, this might be my chance to finally own a place without the huge down payment. Well, hold up. Before you send that message or sign anything, let's talk. Today, we're diving deep into the world of Pasalo properties. You know, those houses and condos people are trying to sell by simply passing the balance of their loan to you. Sounds simple, right? But oh boy, things can get complicated fast. In this episode, we'll answer questions like, what is a Pasalo property really? Why are there so many Pasalo deals in the Philippines? What are the hidden risks of buying one? And most importantly, how can you avoid getting scammed? So buckle up. This could save you hundreds of thousands or even millions of pesos and a whole lot of heartache. So what is a Pasalo property? Pasalo is a Filipino term that means someone is passing their loan obligations to another person. Imagine this. Juan bought a condo. After a few months or years, he realized he couldn't continue paying. So instead of letting the bank or developer foreclose the unit, he posts online. Reading 2-bedroom condo in Quezon City, paid 300,000 pesos already, just continue the balance for only 15k per month. And boom, a deal is born. He's asking you to pay what he already paid, meaning the takeout or equity, and you'll continue the monthly amortization, usually with a developer or a bank. Sounds easy, right? But here's the catch. The unit is usually still under Juan's name. That means you're paying for something you don't legally own yet. Why are there so many Pasalo properties in the Philippines? Great question. Pasalo properties are everywhere, from Facebook groups to online marketplaces. But why? Let's break down the main reasons. First is easy to buy but hard to keep. So many developers offer low or no down payment schemes. Imagine this. For as low as 5,000 pesos or 10,000 pesos reservation fee plus a small monthly equity, you can own a condo. But once the unit is turned over, the amortization with the bank kicks in. That 10,000 pesos per month could suddenly jump to 20,000 pesos to 35,000 pesos per month. And the result? People can't afford the monthly payments anymore. Second reason is that job loss or financial struggles. Some buyers lose their jobs or get into another financial trouble. Maybe they moved abroad. Maybe their OFW contract ended. Maybe pandemic aftermath. Whatever the reason, they can't continue the payments. So Pasalo becomes their only way out. Third reason is poor planning. A lot of Filipinos buy pre-selling units impulsively without fully understanding the long-term commitment. The unit takes 2 to 3 years to build, and by the time it's done, they're not prepared to shoulder the full cost. Fourth reason, real estate flipping gone wrong. Some people buy units hoping to resell them at a higher price before turnover, like a mini investment. But the market doesn't always cooperate. If they can't resell at a profit, they panic sell as Pasalo just to cut losses. So what are the hidden risks of buying a Pasalo property? Okay, so now you understand why there are so many Pasalo deals. But should you buy one? Here's where things get serious. Let's go over the common risks and horror stories. First is, you don't automatically own the property. Like we mentioned earlier, Pasalo deals are often informal. The property is still under the original buyer's name, unless the developer or the bank agrees to a loan assumption or transfer of rights, you're just a glorified tenant paying someone else's loan. And what if the owner changes their mind later? Legally, they still own it. You could be kicked out, or worse, lose everything you paid. Second is, the owner could still be in debt. Let's say Juan hasn't been paying his amortization regularly. The bank might already be issuing notices of default. If you take over payments without checking the account status, you might be stepping into a sinking ship. Third is unclear agreements. A lot of Pasalo deals happen through verbal or informal contracts, sometimes just a piece of paper signed at Starbucks. But what happens if there's a dispute? No proper documentation, no protection. Fourth, you can't renovate or sell the property. Since it's not legally yours, you can't renovate, rent it out, or resell it without the original owner's permission. That is risky if you plan to use it as an investment or Airbnb. Fifth, banks and developers might not allow it. Not all financing institutions allow pasalo, or assumption of mortgage. Even if you and the seller agreed, the bank might not approve the transfer of loan to your name. That means you're not building your credit, you're not gaining legal ownership. You're just helping someone else not get foreclosed. So what are the red flags and scammer tactics? Sadly, because Pasalo deals are so informal and unregulated, they are ripe for abuse. Here are some common scam tactics. First is, biglang nawala si seller. So you paid the equity, moved in, and started paying monthly, and then boom, the seller disappears. You later find out that the unit was foreclosed because he never told the bank you were taking over. Second is fake ownership. Some sellers don't even own the property. Maybe they're just caretakers or tenants or pretending to be owners. They show you photos, documents, but they're fake or forged. Third is double pasalo. This is wild, but it happens. Some sellers do pasalo to 2 or more people at once. Whoever pays first gets it. The others, sorry na lang. Fourth is forge transfer papers. Some buyers think they're getting legitimate rights transferred. Turns out, the deed of assignment is fake. The developer or bank doesn't recognize it. So how to buy Pasalo properties safely? Alright, after all that, you're probably thinking, should I even consider Pasalo at all? Answer is, it depends. Well, yes, you can buy Pasalo properties safely, but you need to be extra careful. Here's how to do it right. First is you have to check the property documents thoroughly. You have to ask for statement of account or loan details, official receipts, contract to sell, developer's name and contact, unit floor plan, location and contract terms. Verify everything. Don't just take screenshots or as proof. Second, go to the developer or bank directly. Call or visit them and ask, is this loan current? Are payments up to date? Can they allow a loan assumption or transfer of rights? Make sure they recognize the Pasalo agreement and are willing to update the records with your name. Third, hire a licensed real estate broker or lawyer. Don't do this alone. A licensed broker can guide you through legit Pasalo listings. A lawyer can draft a proper deed of assignment or contract to sell with clear terms. Yes, it costs a little more, but that's better than losing millions. Fourth, ask for notarized documents. Make sure all agreements, especially payments, transfer terms, and obligations are written and notarized. This gives you some legal protection if things go south. Fifth is pay through traceable channels. Never, ever hand over cash without receipts. Use bank deposits, GCash with screenshots, or post dated checks. You need proof you've been paying. 6. Don't fall for deals that are too good to be true. If it looks too cheap, too fast, too easy, walk away. Real estate isn't like buying ukay-ukay. It's a long-term financial decision. So what are the alternatives to Pasalo deals? If you're not comfortable with Pasalo, that's okay. Here are safer options. First is rent-to-own properties. These are offered by developers or banks where your rent goes towards ownership. It's formal, documented, and safer than private Pasalo. Second is foreclosed properties. Banks sell foreclosed units at a discount. These are legitimate properties with cleared titles. Just be ready for some renovations though. Third is Pag-ibig Fund Program. Pag-ibig offers housing loan takeovers and foreclosed property listings. It's government-backed, so there's more transparency. So is Pasalo worth it? Pasalo properties can be a shortcut to home ownership, but shortcuts often come with danger. They're like walking across a shortcut through a dark alley. You might get to your destination faster, but you might also get robbed. So here's the rule. If you don't fully understand it, don't do it. Ask questions, get help, be cautious. There are thousands of legitimate ways to buy a condo or a house in the Philippines. Pasalo is just one path, and only works when done with eyes wide open and proper documentation. So there you go, guys. I hope this episode gave you the clarity and confidence to make smarter decisions when it comes to real estate in the Philippines. Did you learn something new today? Have you encountered a Pasalo scam or success story? Please share it in the comments or message us. We'd love to hear from you. And hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more eye-opening guides on finance, investing, and real estate in the Philippines. Till next time, ingat and invest wisely. Ciao!